It's my opinion that we live in a world today that is filled with lies. And it's my opinion that there are some big lies that men can end up believing that cause them and their families great pain and great harm and great challenge. And obviously, there are more than 3 lies that men believe, but today I'm going to focus on 3 just to keep this video short. So let's get started. So guys, the battle, it's real. The enemy of this world is always on the prowl, looking for people to devour. And the enemy of this world is an excellent liar. Using lies, it's a primary way the enemy tears down a man. And as a result, a man's family relationships, his friendships, and lots more. And there are 3 lies that tend to be very effective against men. Because of this, we need to really become aware of these lies so that we recognize them and we combat them quickly. There are many lies that the enemy will use against men, but here are 3 big lies that men believe. The first big lie is that a man's identity is tied into what he achieves. The lie works like this. If a man earns lots of money and has a good job, then he is doing his job and he is a good man. But if he doesn't achieve lots, if he isn't making a lot of money, or if he doesn't have a good job that he loves, well, then he's not doing his job and he's not a good man. That is a lie. The second big lie is that it's okay for a man to be alone. This lie works like this. I've trusted in people before and they've let me down, so I'll just protect myself and not let anyone in. Or the lie works like this. No one understands me and no one ever will. So I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm better off all alone. The third big lie is that porn, it's no big deal. The lie in this case, it works like this. Well, my wife doesn't know what I'm watching anyway, so it can't hurt her. Or the lie works like this. I can hide my secret well enough that no one is ever going to find out what I'm doing. Or the lie works like this. It's no big deal. It's just porn. Everybody sees porn. Who could it possibly be harming? Now, there are many more lies that the enemy will use against men. But these are 3 of the big ones. And the sooner you recognize that these are lies, the sooner you'll be able to combat them. The most important thing is to realize that they are in fact lies. For some who are listening to this, watching this, you might even hear the lie right now. Well, maybe those are lies for other guys, but for me, this is truth. Or for me, I have it all under control. That itself is a lie. So if you hear that, know you're being lied to. To counter these, first, you have to recognize that your identity is not tied to what you achieve. It's not tied to your bank account. It's not tied to your job, to your career, to the stuff, the house, the cars, the trucks, none of that is your identity. Your identity, you're a child of God. You are a loved and redeemed man. Second, to the part about it's okay being alone, that lie, you need other people in your life, especially other men who can walk the walk with you. That is critically important. And when times are tough, you need to step up and reach out. It's another lie, by the way, that no one will care or take the time when you do reach out. You have to do that. You can't go through this life alone. The lone wolf thing, it just doesn't work. Everybody who's tried knows it. But we might lie to ourselves saying we're the exception to the rule. And to the third one, you have to quit porn now. It is damaging your relationships. No matter how you might try to convince yourself otherwise, no matter how your wife might say otherwise, it is damaging your relationships. Don't force her to lie to cover your thing. It's not cool. Don't do that. You got to get rid of the porn. You are a man who is loved unconditionally by the God of the universe who created you. You are a man who matters, not because of what you've accomplished or what you will accomplish, but because God created you. You're a man who is redeemed, not because of anything you've done or will do, but because of what Jesus did for you. Jesus said to the people who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." My friends, guys, don't believe the lies. Instead, immerse yourself in Jesus, immerse yourself in the truth, immerse yourself in what he taught. When you do that, you will be set free. And if you're a Christian man who's looking for other men to walk the walk with, you need to check out the Significant Man Fellowship. It's a private mastermind group that meets every week to learn together, support one another, help one another, encourage one another, and lots more. In the fellowship, we're men who are driven by our purpose. We're aligned by our shared values, and we're learning together as we become more successful and more significant every day. We take our roles seriously. We know how important it is that we work hard to improve, to lead, and to become the men that God created us to be. We don't take the responsibility lightly, and we know that through the gifts God has given us, we're going to impact generations. If you're looking for guys like that to be around, head over to significantman.com, check out the Fellowship Mastermind group, and then apply to be part of the group today. All right, please be sure to subscribe to this show wherever you listen to your podcasts, or if you watch this on YouTube. Your subscriptions, your ratings, your reviews, comments, sharing it really helps other people find the show. So thank you for that. All right, enjoy the next show.